Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Mid-Level Media channel, your hub for everything physical media and entertainment. I am Ken. Look, guys, as you can tell, I'm doing something kind of different today. I scooted my desk and all my equipment over closer to my collection so I could do this kind of almost vlog style video where I come over here and I pick out 40 titles from the Shout Factory and Scream Factory catalog to build a big box set with. As you know, we just got the announcement for the Criterion Collection 40 film box set, and it got me thinking about what if another studio or label did this? How would people react to this? Would people be excited about it? Would people want to pick that up? I really don't know. I feel like certain labels, people hold certain labels to different standards. I feel like if somebody released a 40 film Scream Factory or Shout Factory box set, like people would go nuts. They would be like, no, I'm not buying that crap. It's just all recycled garbage. I already bought these titles. But for some reason, when Criterion announces the same thing, people just don't care. They're like, oh, that's a beautiful box set. Criterion is doing such a great job on that, even though they're all Blu-rays. My box set today is going to have 4Ks in it, okay? So we're going to have 4K. We're going to have a mixture, a nice mixture of 4Ks and Blu-rays in my Scream Factory and Shout Factory box set. I'm going to try to mix the two. I'm going to curate my own box set right before your very eyes because I don't have these titles picked out. Would have been easy for me to just pick out the 40, go over to the desk, and then show them off to you guys. That's boring. I wanted to do something different, so brought the desk over here just so I could have my microphone because when I'm holding the camera or I don't have my microphone, I don't sound as good. I probably don't sound great right now, and as I turn, it probably isn't going to sound the best, but it's going to sound better than I think my camera microphone is for sure. But look, guys, let's get started. Let's get into it. I want this to be kind of, vlog, kind of like the Criterion Closet. You guys ever watch that? It's like on Instagram, and I think they have a YouTube channel as well, where somebody goes in there and it's like, oh, this is a great title right here. This is one of my favorite, and they kind of look at it and they show it up and then they talk about it. We're gonna do like that kind of thing today. So look, before we get into it though, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We talk about physical media on this channel, Blu-rays, 4Ks. I don't always stand next to my collection. A lot of times I have my desk over there and I've got my whole collection in the backdrop. But if you like physical media, hit the subscribe button. Comment down below, guys. Look, if you guys like this, I may do it again for like Arrow Video. I may do it for Kino Lorber. I may do it for Umbrella. I've got Umbrella over here. I'm trying to think, like, there's not a ton of boutique labels that I've got enough to try to fill out a 40 film collection. I think, Synapse would be kind of hard for me to do a 40 film collection, but the big ones, I could do it for Vinegar Syndrome. As well. So just let me know if you like this in the comment section below. Just a different idea. I want some feedback. So give me some feedback in the comment section. But let's just get started, guys. So I'm going to try really hard. If I get desperate, I might go back, but I'm going to try really hard for franchises to only pull out one movie to put in that box set. So let's start with the Halloween franchise. And the perfect movie for the Halloween franchise, in my opinion, is let's put Halloween 3 in our curated box set. Let's do something that people may not expect. Let's not put Michael Myers in the box set, okay? Let's put Halloween 3 Season of the Witch in the box set. So that's the first title that I want in my curated 40 film Scream Factory, Shout Factory collection. And to be clear, guys, I'm not really trying to hate on Criterion. I think more physical media options is always a good thing. So I like that they're doing something cool. It's just something I'm not personally interested in. And like I said, I think there is a double standard when it comes to physical media and how people react to certain releases and stuff. So I think that that's true, but I'm not really hating on Criterion. I just want everybody to know that before I progress. All right, look, let's do some Child's Play. And look, guys, I love Child's Play 2. I want Child's Play 2 in the curated collection, but it's kind of hard to go against the first for the curated collection. Tom Holland's Child's Play is just a masterpiece horror film, in my opinion. I love Child's Play, so I think that needs to be, because it's honestly a staple of the horror genre, that needs to be in the curated collection as well. I'm going to try to talk to the side, that way you guys can hear me still through the microphone, hopefully. I'm very self-conscious about how I'm sounding when I'm turning like this, so it's going to get kind of weird, guys. I want Alligator in there. I think Alligator 100% needs to be in this curated box set. And so does The Howling. The Howling's an all-time horror classic. This 100% needs to be in the curated box set as well. And look, we're going to have all the special features as well. And all the discs, like all the discs that these come with. So this is going to end up being like maybe a 60 or 70 disc box set. So we got Alligator, we got The Howling right here. I will be tossing some Blu-rays in here as well, guys. But right now we got 4. You got to help me keep track of some of these guys because I'm going to be getting lost as we go. All right, let's go through. You got to have Escape from New York in there, right? Like you got to put Escape from New York in the curated box set. We already, kind of went against John Carpenter for the original Halloween going in the box set. We got to throw John Carpenter a bone here. Let's put in Escape from New York on 4K, and let's put in They Live on 4K because they're both classic John Carpenter films, great movies, and both of those 4Ks are excellent too, by the way. Of course, guys, how could we not put in Bubba Hotep? Like that's got to go in the like you got to have a shitty film in there, right? Something that everybody complains about. So let's put in Bubba Hotep. No, I'm not putting in freaking stupid Bubba Hotep. Okay, I tricked you guys. You like that? Let's scroll through. I feel like I'm spending too much time on the 4Ks. You got to put Creepshow in there. Creepshow has to go in there. It's too iconic of a movie. That has to go in there for sure. We got to have some obscure picks as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down the line a little bit and let's pick out a Brian De Palma film. Let's throw Obsession in there. Really cool movie. This one is kind of Rear Window, not Rear Window, but Vertigo inspired. So it's kind of along those same lines as far as the storyline. But I really enjoy Obsession. This is a really cool early Brian De Palma film. So let's throw that in the curated box set. Let's do some other. Let's throw in Fire in the Sky, a cool alien abduction movie. I think that this would fit right at home in the curated box set. Let's see. Even though we're getting ready to get a 4K, how about Shocker? Let's throw Wes Craven a little bit of love. Throw Shocker in there. I think that deserves a spot in the curated collection. Let's see. Oh, how could we not throw in Sleepaway Camp? Like that's just too iconic. Like you gotta throw in Sleepaway Camp. Now I don't have 2 and 3. I got 2 from 88 Films, but I do not have 2 and 3, the Screen Factory titles. All right, we'll go back to the 4Ks. How many do I got so far? Let me count, guys. I don't want to lose count right in front of you all. That would be super embarrassing. We got 11 right now. We've got 11 right now. So trying to see. Let's see. Let's. How about some William Friedkin? Let's throw in The Guardian. The Guardian is a cool haunted tree slasher film. If that makes it. This is a weird movie. This is kind of a weird film. Think The Hand That Rocks the Cradle mixed with Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. It's really a haunted tree movie. It's kind of weird. But I like The Guardian. I kind of digged it. I think it earns its spot in the curated box set. Let's see. What else do we got, guys? I got to be really careful to not repeat titles. Like I don't want to throw a Blu-ray in there and then go back and throw in a 4K. Let's go back up top and let's do Night of the Comet on 4K. This is one of the best 4Ks I think in the collection. So you got to throw in Night of the Comet on 4K 100%. We got more John Carpenter, guys. I know, but you got to throw The Fog in there. I feel like a lot of people love The Fog. The Fog, I will admit right now, I really enjoy The Fog mostly for the atmosphere. Like this movie, when you put it in, it just feels like fall. It feels like Halloween time. I love the way the movie makes me feel as far as the atmosphere. The movie itself has never been one of my favorite John Carpenter movies. I think it's one of his weaker movies, to be honest, but there's no doubt that this movie has such a great atmosphere, such a great score. I want it in the box set 100%. How many do we got right now so far? Trying to see. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to keep counting over and over again, guys. Hopefully this is interesting for you guys. We're at 14. So we got to do 6 more. I'm going to hold the 6 so that way I can keep track of it. But let's see. Let's keep on continuing with the 4Ks. Candyman has to be in the box set. Candyman has to be in the box set. This is such an iconic horror film. We'll throw The Craft in for the ladies out there. For the ladies out there that may want The Craft in the box set. I'm not saying this is a chick movie. I watched The Craft all the time when I was a kid. Had it on VHS. But my sister, I watched it because of my sister. She loved this movie. So it is kind of a chick movie, I would say. So we'll put The Craft in there. Let's see. I'm not throwing Species in there. I'm not throwing Dog Soldier. I don't like Species really all that much. Dog Soldiers is okay. But Pumpkinhead, 100%. We got to throw Pumpkinhead in the box set. Silver Bullets has to be in the box set. Great 4K as well. Return of the Living Dead. How could you not put Return of the Living Dead in this box set? Like, that is a great movie that has to be in the box set. The Blob. The Blob has to be in the box set. Like, such a great film. So that brings us up to 20 titles. We're at 20 titles right now, guys. This is kind of fun. Like, I like doing this. I don't know if you guys are going to enjoy watching it, but I kind of like doing this. I think it's kind of fun. So Tales from the Dark Side. This is a really cool anthology film that I watched last year. I think this one came out last November, but really cool anthology film. One that I never really, I feel like I'd heard of it, but I hadn't watched this one when I was a kid. I watched Creepshow and Creepshow 2 when I was a kid, but I hadn't watched Tales from the Dark Side. And I thought this one was really good. The cast in this one was also really incredible. So I'm going to throw this one in there just to give some horror anthology some love within this box set. And do I want to throw My Bloody Valentine in there? I think I do. I like My Bloody Valentine. This is a good one. And this is a good 4K as well. Okay, so we got 22 titles. Night of the Demons. I'm going to throw in Night of the Demons too. I love Night of the Demons. I think it's great. But if I can only do one for each franchise, let's throw in Night of the Demons 2 into this set. Because I think this is one that is kind of underseen, and I really like Night of the Demons too. I wish they would have done this one in 4K because I think it would have looked great. But let's put that one in the box set. I'm trying to organize stuff as I go, guys. All right, so we're at these box sets. I'm going to have to cheat and take some out of the box set. And you guys are going to think that I'm going to go for the Cronenberg film in this box set, guys, but I'm not. I'm going to go for because we need some classic stuff in here, guys. We need the original Vincent Price The Fly in this box set. So that's what I'm going to put in the curated Scream Factory box set. So we're going to put in the Vincent Price Fly. And for the Omen, I'm not going to put in the original, guys. I'm not going to put in the original. I am going to put in what I believe to be the best Omen film. Yes, over the first Omen, which everybody loved. I thought that was okay. I'm going to put in Damien Omen 2. I love Damien Omen 2. The elevator kill sequence is so freaking gnarly and awesome. I think this is a really good movie. And, if you're familiar with the Omen franchise, you probably, love the first one. You think the sequels are okay. But I think Damien the Omen 2 is kind of slept on a little bit. So I'm going to put that in the box set and hopes that other people check it out and enjoy it. All right, so we're done with that row. Let me move over here. Let's pull out the Friday the 13th box set. This is going to be the hard one. What do I put in here from Friday the 13th? If I can only have one Friday the 13th film, and I've got 12 films in this box set, what am I going to put in my curated Friday the 13th box set? Is it going to be Freddy versus Jason? Do I put both Freddy and Jason in the box set? That kind of makes sense, right? Well, actually, I don't have Michael. I don't have Michael in the box set. So that would be kind of, shitty towards Michael if I had Jason and I had Freddy in the box set, but no Michael. So we'll leave Freddy out of this one. I feel like I got to go with a classic Paramount Friday the 13th film. My heart wants to go with Jason Goes to Hell because I love Jason Goes to Hell, but I am going to go with Friday the 13th Part 2. It is my favorite Friday the 13th film, so I'm going to go with Friday the 13th Part 2 to put in the curated box set. Now, the REC films I have not seen, so I'm not going to put one of those in there. Even though I kind of feel like some found footage needs to be in this box set. I don't know how many found footage Scream Factory titles I have. So should I put the first one in there? Is the first one any good? Is it a good film? I know Quarantine with I think it was Jennifer Carpenter was in that movie. This is that was a remake of this. We can put the first REC in there. I haven't seen it, but I'll put it in the box set. And for Critters, guys, of course, just to add some prestige to this box set, we got to throw Leonardo DiCaprio in the box set with Critters 3. So let's throw in Critters 3 in our curated box set. I'm going to throw in some Sam Raimi with Drag Me to Hell. I really enjoyed Drag Me to Hell. I know it's getting ready to get a 4K, but I'm going to throw that in there. I'm also going to throw in 13 Ghosts, which I think is really underrated horror film from the early 2000s. I remember seeing this one in the theaters, and I enjoyed it in the theaters, but it wasn't until years later that I really learned to appreciate this film. So 13 Ghosts, that one is going in the box set 100%. Let's keep scrolling through. I really want to put Event Horizon. I know it's got a 4K from Paramount, but I really love this edition, and I was super excited when this got announced, and it was a really cool edition. And I believe there's a good amount of new special features here, but yeah, Event Horizon. I'm gonna throw that in the set just because I really like the movie a lot. So let's see, what else do we got? I want to throw in Rent-A-Pal because I think that this one is really underseen. I don't think enough people have seen Rent-A-Pal. Really cool, like I would call this a psychological thriller, but it kind of toys with the notion of going into some like other dimensional sci-fi realms. So I enjoyed this one quite a bit. It's a genre blender, is what I think you would call it. But great performances. The lead guy, I forget his name, but he is fantastic. It's probably Brian Landis Folkens, which is on the cover right there. But Will Wheaton plays the guy on the TV. It's like, renting a friend. He takes him home and he has a conversation with him. What he thinks is a pre-recorded conversation, but it really starts to feel like somebody is actually there with him, that Will Wheaton is actually responding to the stuff that he's saying. It's a really cool thriller, though. Highly recommend Rent-A-Pal, and I'm going to put that in the collection. All right, let's keep going, guys. Deadly Blessing. Let's throw some more Let's throw two more Wes Cravens in there. Let's throw Deadly Blessing and Deadly Friends in there because I think both of these are really good. Deadly Blessing really kind of surprised me. I really enjoyed this one quite a bit. It's an Amish horror film, and it also doesn't repeat, but it originates a shot that's in A Nightmare on Elm Street, but it's with a snake in the bathtub. The snake coming up through the bubbles in the bathtub, and then Wes Craven will go on to repeat that in A Nightmare on Elm Street with Freddy's glove. So I thought that was really cool, but Deadly Blessing is a really good horror movie, and Deadly Friend just a lot of stupid fun. So I'm going to throw some stupid fun in the box set. So let's we got to get some Sly in here, guys. Oh, I'm so excited because I remember that Sly's in here, but we got Cobra. You're the disease and I'm the cure. We got to throw Cobra in the curated box set to get some action in there. I would say that Cobra is a blend of action, also some slasher elements involved as well. And I'm trying to go through what else do we need in the collection. Do we need more classic horror? I've got Night of the Creatures is in the set. I don't want to put Night Creatures in there. Let's put in Dreamscape. I think Dreamscape's a pretty cool. I think this is from 1984. This is a pretty cool, like a horror sci-fi film that kind of dives into the same territory as Nightmare on Elm Street. They both came out at the same time. I think Nightmare on Elm Street came out like a couple months after this one. But what's really interesting is if you look on the Nightmare on Elm Street poster, you can see this little snake thing on the poster up in the corner. Like it's almost, they were like playing with each other at the time because they knew their movies were similar. So the person that did the artwork for the poster kind of paid tribute to this movie, a little bit of an homage, and put the snake in the Nightmare on Elm Street poster, which I think is super cool. But Dreamscape is really cool. It's got the girl from Temple of Doom in it, Willie, and it's also got Dennis Quaid in the movie. But I really enjoyed Dreamscape, so I'm going to put that one in there just to get some more sci-fi flavor in the box set. Let's put in Thinner. We need some Stephen King. I think we probably got some Stephen King in there somewhere, but the Thinner is a really, really good movie. I enjoy Thinner quite a bit. I think it ages pretty good. Also directed by Tom Holland as well. So I'm a fan of Thinner for sure. Let's see, guys. Where are we going? I'm looking for something specific. I haven't found it yet. Should we put The Thing in there just to get some more John Carpenter there? We give love to all John Carpenter movies except for Halloween. I'm going to leave The Thing out of it. Okay, I think The Thing is too iconic to be put in a box set with a bunch of other films. Let's see. What else do we put in? Do we put in The Lawnmower Man? Do we dare to put in The Lawnmower Man? I think I'm going to put in The Lawnmower Man. The Lawnmower Man is one that I have not seen that movie in quite some time. I watched that one when I was a kid, and I have yet to watch the Screen Factory edition, but it's a pretty cool movie. Kind of, again, sci-fi blending with horror elements in the film. Oh, I got to put in Slumber Party Massacre. This is just slasher goodness, sleaze to the max. So Slumber Party Massacre has to be in there. I need to get that 4K double pack of the two. Let's see. I'm looking for. I don't want to call it. I haven't put in any Shout Factory titles yet. Let's do some Shout Factory stuff. Do you guys? We got to put in Fargo, Coen Brothers. Like if I have the opportunity to put Coen Brothers in this box set, let's throw some Fargo in there. This is going to be a really out there. I feel like this is going to be a really good curated box set that just kind of checks all the boxes. Like, you got Coen Brothers in here, you got John Carpenter, you got some gnarly ass slasher, zombie films, just The Blob, like all kinds of great movies in this box set. So let me count this stack real quick. What am I working with? 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought this was going to be difficult, and this is actually like really kind of easy. Like, there's so many titles that I have over here. We got 5, we got 10, we got 15. Oh, I'm at 20 right now. Holy shit. I'm at 40. I am already at 40, guys. So that's it. I only got one shout factor. Is that right of me to do? Should I take out some titles to better curate with this box set with a couple other? Let me just go ahead and grab my 2 other shout factor releases. I want to put in David Lynch's Wild at Heart. I want to put this in there. This is a wild ass movie. I think we need some David Lynch in the collection. And lastly, guys, I am going to put. I'm not going to put in Mac and Me. I'm not going to do it. I want to put in Mac and Me, but I'm not going to put in Mac and Me. Let's put in Streets of Fire. This is a really cool movie with Willem Dafoe as the villain in a biker gang. And it's also got Diane Lane as a singer. And this is kind of like a dystopian kind of Mad Max movie, but it doesn't go as far as that. But it kind of reminds you of The Warriors a little bit, I think. Just how it kind of plays with a dystopian kind of dystopian themes, but it's not really like full on like end of the world type stuff. But it's kind of like that a little bit. So I like Streets of Fire, though. We're going to put Streets of Fire and we're going to put Wild at Heart in this box set. And we're going to take out, I'm going to go ahead and take out, REC because I haven't seen it. And I'm sorry, Leo. I'm going to take some Prestige out of this box set because Critters 3 is really not that good. I'm going to take out Critters 3 out of my curated box set. So let me put these films back in here. But what do you guys think of this curated box set? I'm going to run through all the titles real quick again for you guys. And again, what do you all think of this type of video? Do you want to see me do this for other labels? Is this fun to you? Is this like, Kim, what are you doing? This was a stupid idea. Let me know in the comments section below. But let's run through these titles again, guys. We've got Wild at Heart. We've got Streets of Fire. We've got Fargo. We've got Slumber Party Massacre. We've got The Lawnmower Man. We've got Thinner. We've got Dreamscape. We've got Cobra. We've got Deadly Blessing. We've got Deadly Friends. Okay, I like all the deadlies in here. We've got Rent-A-Pal. We've got Event Horizon. We got some great films in here. 13 Ghosts. We got Drag Me to Hell. Friday the 13th Part 2. Omen 2. Damien the Omen 2. We got the classic Vincent Price Fly. We got Night of the Demons 2. We've got My Bloody Valentine. We've got Tales from the Dark Side right here, guys. We've got The Blob. Return of the Living Dead. What a combo. We've got Silver Bullets. We've got Pumpkinhead. Like, so many great films in here, guys. Like this, look, I would have to charge people, like, honestly, I'd have to charge people like $1,000 for this. Like, this is, the value here is there. It's there. We got The Craft on 4K. We've got Candyman on 4K. We've got The Fog on 4K. We've got Night of the Comet on 4K. We've got Guardian, William Friedkin's Guardian. We got Sleepaway Camp. We've got Shocker. We've got Fire in the Sky. We've got Obsession. We've got Creep Show. We've got Escape from New York and They Live, 2 great John Carpenter films on 4K. And lastly, guys, we got Alligator. We got The Howling. We've got the original Child's Play, and we've got Halloween. Oh my goodness, Halloween 3 in this box set. So that's the video, guys. Did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it? Let me know in that comment section below. Turn on bell notifications for all future videos, and I'll see you next time.